everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And of course, I'm your host, yours truly, DBoss. I'm telling you, today is a day that, I've had this person on my show several times before. And he has evolved over the years of stuff. Now he's doing a lot of products, a lot of different things. He's into your household products. It's a household name. And hopefully it'll be a household name right across Canada. So I want to introduce to you Mr. Fresh of FreshNFamous. Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, DBoss. How you doing?
How are you?
Amazing.
Well, I guess you're doing a lot of stuff here. FreshNFamous, I'm telling you. We're hearing you all over the place. So tell us what's going on with you.
Well, what can I say? Everything right now is going amazing. Like we are actually producing hand sanitizer now. I actually got my own factory as well, and I'm actually able to produce more numbers in units of 10,000 units a day, and we're actually getting ready to export all across the world. So right now at FreshNFamous, the company is exploding. I think I'm an example for a lot of youth that maybe feel that they can't do it, that, we could break the stereotype. Even though I was faced with oppositions as a child, I was able to turn my lemons into lemonade. And that's what I want to talk about today. And I want to share strategies with people of how you can actually do that and grow actually a global brand internationally.
So tell everybody where you came from and where your background, your cultural background is before you get into all that.
My cultural background is Jamaican. As you know, Jamaican people are very strong people. So definitely I felt like I never had a chance to really tell people that I was Jamaican, but I resonate with Jamaican heritage for sure. Both of my parents are from Jamaica. My mom is from Spanish Town, and my dad is from Kingston in Jamaica.
Wow. So, well, kudos and big ups to people out there. So you used to call yourself Jane and Finch. So can you tell us how you came about your brand and how you came about that?
For sure. So Jane and Finch is a place where I started. I call it Jane and Fresh because a lot of the times people misconstrued what comes out of Jane and Finch, and they think that automatically you're a bad person or something, or you're gonna end up, your destiny's gonna end there. And I think that a lot of Jane and Finch people are very hardworking. I think a lot of the mothers, especially that send their kids to school, the people that are trying to navigate out of the system, they just don't know how. And I think that it goes back to just like Jay-Z with Marcy Projects. And, when you have a talent inside of you, everyone has a purpose. It's just a matter of finding that purpose and understanding how do you attain it. And I think that the number one thing that holds us back is procrastination, but not only that, but a lack of faith in ourselves. For me, at an early age, I was 18 years old when I fully incorporated FreshNFamous, and I was 13 when I started the company. And fast forward to now, where we're at now, we're FreshNFamous is in stardom right now, and I think that a lot of that happened because of hard work. One of my favorite sports is boxing. A lot of people may not know that, but I believe that life is like a boxing match. Sometimes you have to hit hard like Mike Tyson back at life, and you have to really show that you're resilient. And I think that if you're like me and you like getting things done and being productive, we all want to have financial freedom and have more time for our family. And that's the reason why I got into business. At an early age, I had high affirmations about myself. I said I wanted to be a Black billionaire at a young age. And, today I'll say it's definitely possible to become anything you want to be in life. It's just a matter of you actually utilizing the technology if we have access to now. So we have social media now. We also have social media, we have e-commerce shopping, and that's where Fresh and Famous is taking advantage, because we realize that, okay, well, competing with a bigger company like Procter and Gamble, we had to really get smart. And one of the things I'll say, our products is right here actually. This is the cherry blossom, but one of our favorite scents, a top seller, is baby powder. Definitely a top seller for the shoes. A lot of ladies like this scent. Another popular scent is the vanilla, fresh vanilla. And we have also the Mother Earth. Can't forget the Mother Earth, right?
Mhm.
And also, I'll show you guys the tropical island as well, for all you guys missing the summertime, and the beaches, of course.
So how are you doing business now with COVID? How are you doing business differently?
Well, this year, Fresh and Famous revenue was over 100,000, so we did really good in terms of business. We're on track to doing more than that, and what I can say is that at this time, I'm investing in myself instead of investing in the stock market. I'm investing into Fresh and Famous, and one of the people that actually said something very wise was Michael E. Chin when he spoke about private wealth. A lot of the times we think about investing outside of ourselves into other people's ideas, but what about our ideas? So what I mean by that is, if you have a dream and you want to own your time, you want to have more freedom, what I'm going to tell you is believe in yourself more. Put more energy into yourself, put your money where your mouth is, and talk the walk. The number one thing I'm learning in business is, do what makes you happy. Do what you're passionate about, but also, um, for me, when I built Fresh and Famous, I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about, how do I create a lifestyle for people to raise their self-esteem mentally, even if they came from a place that was a diamond in the rough. For me, my company had a way of saving my life at an early age, because I was surrounded by violence, crime growing up, and poverty. I think that a lot of the times people, they misunderstand people that are of color at times, and I think that where the world is going now is it's a really great dialogue to talk about Black Lives That Matter, because I'm a Black person. I'm a person that I would consider myself indigenous, or also someone that is a successful business person of the Black community in terms of Black excellence. And I think that it's really important to leave a legacy. You know what I mean? I think how you get to a level of success and to become an icon, you have to put in the work, and you have to have a vision that's bigger than yourself. I think that when you put out something that responds well with people, like right now, what we just did with our products is that we just did a sale with this because we had a packaging issue with COVID. And we said, okay, you know what? Instead of having a loss, we said, you know what? We're going to do a discount sale and sell our product for $5, right? And the response,
$5.
$5.
Wow, you didn't call me.
The response to that has been amazing. People are going nuts over this price point. And what I mean by that is that people really like our product, because the young the this company has a storyline behind it of the young fresh that would knock your door and sell you air freshener. Instead of selling drugs, DBoss, I sold air freshener. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that a lot of Americans can relate to that type of hustle, that drive. And I think more Canadians need to learn from Canadian success stories like this and apply it to their life as well. And I think that as we progress into this new world that we're in, it's important to get creative about how to start a new business. If you're hungry, you're at home, my advice to you is take your destiny into your own hands. Don't depend on anybody to basically make your future. My grandfather always told me is that if someone doesn't, if you don't have a plan for yourself, then someone has a plan for you. And I think that, learning that at an early age taught me a lot about myself spiritually, mentally, physically, and made me realize that I could accomplish anything. One of the things that really I stand by, like this is actually one of my favorite colors, green. And green is actually the representation of love. A lot of people think red is love, but the spiritual meaning behind green is nature, abundance, success. And our cologne, actually, DBoss, I forgot to tell you, we have a
Oh
cologne.
my gosh, let me see. Let me see.
This is a cologne right here.
And what kind of cologne is that? A men's cologne?
This,
Men's?
yeah, that's actually success right there that I just pulled out. Um, this is actually going to be one of the scents for the cologne that's coming out. So these are the prototypes from the factory that came to me, and we're getting ready
So you
to.
got women, you got women's perfume too, or no?
Yeah, yes, we do.
So I want my bottle.
Of course, and it's gonna be amazing. Like you get a VIP bottle. I'll make sure to also
A VIP bottle. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So yeah, I
Well,
gotta.
look at Mr. Fresh. So you have evolved, but you're going to tell us more about this evolving and what how have you evolved into now into the 20th century. You're going to tell us, okay, the 21st century. You're going to tell us about it when you come back from this commercial break.
Thank you.
All right.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talent? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and its co-hosts, DBoss, Corey Whitmore, and DJ Despair, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience.
Welcome to Real Life Matters. I'm your host, DBoss. Real Life Matters is a power-packed, inspired program that brings you real people with real matters. If you are a company, brand, or artist, we will take you to the next level. Watch Real Life Matters Monday to Friday right here.
Work is good for the soul. It is. It is very good. So, Scott, this would have been the last couple of weeks would have been when the Democrats would have had their convention, and now that it will not be a convention, and the Republicans are having a convention, should Americans make something from that? One having a convention, others not.
I think they should draw that the Democrats, at least, are more COVID sensitive and smarter in this sense.
We were introduced to Wes Hall, and I met with Wes. We spoke about the company, where we had gotten to. We were already in Sobeys. We were looking at expanding, and up to that point, we were self-funded. Wes was pretty interested in us being a Caribbean Black-owned company. So Wes came on board and really helped us expand the company.
Well, we're back here at Real Life Matters with Mr. Fresh of FreshNFamous. So he was just about to tell us how you've evolved.
Definitely. I think one of the things I'll say is that, when I was younger, I was smart, but not as smart as now. And I say that to tell you that, as you age with business, you get more experience. And what happens is that, one of the things that a lot of people probably don't know about me is that back then, I was always averaging a good amount of sales, and I was doing really well. But as I got innovative and adapted to the changes, I was able to really scale my business. And I think a lot of the times, here's a secret I'll share with you guys.
We like secrets here.
If if you want to build a business, you can't lay your cards out fully to the public all the time. Sometimes you have to conceal your intellectual property. And one of the things that I'll say is that before I built Fresh and Famous, one of the things that I did is I made sure to register all my IPO and make sure to register all my intellectual property, IP law. I did all of that. And that was a very important move because oftentimes when you get an idea, the first thing you think about is telling a friend or telling people what you're going to do. And sometimes someone can sabotage what you're doing. And I'm just being real. I'm just telling you guys how it is because if you think that business is a friendly sport all the time, it's not. You know, like sometimes people do shady things in business to really out of greed sometimes. And one of the things I had to learn very young was how to navigate out of poverty, even though I didn't have all the resources. And that was a very creative process to get to where I am now. I'm actually surprised that I actually made it out. And I'm actually surprised to say that, you know, a lot more black males and a lot more black women can make it out of the hood and out of the struggle as well, because it's just a matter of having that determination and that ambition. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. And, you know, with the sanitizer that we came out with, we saw that Canada was in a tight position and we wanted to do something about it. And we wanted to actually we got a lot of requests from our customers about disinfectant. So this is not only a sanitizer, this is a disinfectant as well. You can spray it in the air. Right?
Oh, okay.
Right? So it smells like lemon. It's a lemon scented hand sanitizer. And I also say that our products are superior to a lot of the products on the market because our products don't have chemicals in the products that most products have. A lot of the things that I found out when I was younger, I did a business plan on The Body Shop, on Lush, and I found that a lot of these companies put SLS in their products, and I'm not afraid to say that today. Fast forward today, one of the things I'm learning is that sometimes you gotta do your homework. If you're gonna get into business, understand your industry like the back of your hand. So for me, I live and breathe Fresh and Famous. I live and breathe what I build in my brand. When I was younger, one of the things I'll share with you, DBoss, is I was able to get an award from the city of Toronto. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can see it.
And that award, I was actually asked by Paul Martin if I should actually put Mr. Fresh on it or Dwayne, right? I said to Paul Martin, I said, put Mr. Fresh because I was loyal to my brand. You know, a lot of the times people always talk about, you know, what if your nickname was your brand? Think about that, guys. What if your nickname was your trademark? Because oftentimes we build a brand, we have services, and if people like you, people will buy from you, right? So I think the number one thing is, how do you win friends and influence people? How do you build a power of influence? How do you become a celebrity figure or even an influencer in today's age and get to a point where you can actually sell your products and services on Instagram and if you have a YouTube channel, you name it. So these are the things that you got to do to build a brand. And we got lucky in a sense where I picked the right name. I saw that, you know, my reputation was growing in the community. And I said to myself, it's time to expand internationally all over the world. So I said Fresh and Famous.
So that's your next move.
Yes. We're actually getting even orders from Jamaica now. And we have inquiries to put product in grocery stores in Jamaica. And I actually want to show the audience my vision board, one of my vision boards right here, if you could take a look.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. So this is actually a Tesla right there. Then we have the Success Cologne as well. And it goes, it's just a reflection of my personality. And of course, it has one of the more powerful people in Canada, most powerful people in Canada is Michael. One of the most powerful black men in Canada is Michael Lee Chin for sure. Um, and one of my favorite role models, I would say that, because growing up, you know, coming from a place of poverty, you want to aspire to become out of that. And where we're from, as a black community, what makes everything better? Money. You know, if people are not like oftentimes we're it's almost like we're taught not a lot about money, and I think money can actually solve a lot of problems in a lot of people's life. But the way how you acquire money is another thing. It's a mindset. It's a spiritual mindset. It's a sense of purpose where you go after your goal without resting at times even, and you have to want it so bad that you do whatever it takes to get there. And that's the truth, guys. You know, success is not easy. I've been in the game 10 years, 10 years plus, 15 years plus supply chain experience. And fast forward today, Fresh and Famous is building a luxury lifestyle brand. We are building a lifestyle brand that is going to go into who knows where. Sometimes,
Right.
like, and DBoss, it's time. It's just that time for us. So, go ahead.
Yes. So, you're doing a lot of stuff. So, where can people purchase these products they want to get? Where can they purchase it? How are they going to get it, during these times? And oh my gosh, we're glad to see that you're doing well. And I seen some face masks. You had some COVID masks on there, and it had Fresh and Famous on it.
Thank
And
you.
you had a pen. I don't know if it's a pen and a Workman or something, or maybe a workbook, or just a pen, and you had pens or something.
Yes,
So where can they push? Can you tell us all the social media so they can reach out
of
to you?
course. You could go on www.freshandfamous.com. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can go to Mr. Fresh and Famous. I'm definitely active on social media. I'm also very supportive of my fans. We also build websites as well on our website platform as well. We actually have an agency that we just launched to help entrepreneurs with their small businesses, because we realize that people need help, and we understand that people are, especially right now, this is the time where we should be coming together in unity. And I say that to say that, break the stereotype. It's just something that I said in this interview. Prove the system wrong. You know what I mean? I think that that's the number one thing, guys. All the kings and the queens that are passing away for foolishness, I would really like to see uh, um, more success stories coming out of Toronto and all over the world as well. Especially stories can help to uplift the Black community at large.
Right. Well, I'm glad that you're part of the community, and I'm glad that you came on today to tell us about all the stuff in the community, everything that's going on. And I'm very, we're just, you're doing what you're doing, and this great, and it just shows the people out there that you didn't give up your struggle, you didn't give up through anything, even through COVID. You had to be innovative, come up with some hand sanitizers, different things like that. And it's not just a hand sanitizer, it's a disinfectant also. So you even went a step beyond. So, I'm glad for that, Mr. Fresh, for you coming and telling us that.
All I want to say is this: the next thing I wanted to say is that this year I'm looking at taking Fresh and Famous to a multi-million-dollar enterprise, and I want to say, thank you guys for all supporting me. Not only that, but your support really counts. I think that I'm a manifestation of many more youth, and as we rise, we can pull others up. So that's all I want to say, DBoss. Keep it fresh.
Yes, that's right. We are going to keep it fresh. But anyways, I thank everybody and all the listeners today for tuning in and watching Mr. Fresh and Fresh and Famous. Support his products. You can order them from anywhere. So, and go to the website. He's got a very big tab with me there, people. Just letting you know. But anyways, I thank all my listeners for tuning in today. Watch me, follow me on Instagram, DBoss_1. Real Life Matters, DBoss. Just go follow, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch all the past videos and featured videos on the YouTube DBoss Networks, and you could see everybody there, including when after it comes off from the TV, you'll see Mr. Fresh. So, anyways, I thank everybody for tuning in today. So, bye for now.
Bye for now, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers.